Hello, this is kirbyone, and you're here for your daily dose of Dominions. Turn 7 coming up. Here we go. So, we have a battle with Yomi. So we bumped, basically. They got the PD first, and it's their pretender. They got rid of all of the people, no problem, and then we lost 3 Yavanas fighting him. The first 3 we've lost all game, if you remember what I said last turn. See how that went. Probably lucky I didn't lose my general, seeing as I had him on blessing, and then attack. Did I get everyone? I think I got everyone. Well, I didn't get him. Oh well, doesn't matter. He'll probably die. And so he seems to like casting spells instead of going to his natural strength of slicing people with an Odachi. We're actually getting off a couple good hits on him because of why? Because his defense is low because we're harassing him. Probably. Yeah, harass -8. His protection is pretty good. Oh yeah, he's got awe. We have awe naturally, but he took it, obviously. Let's see what his bless is. Awe, reinvigoration, death for decay weapons. Yeah. He's got fire 7, earth 4, death 4, because like I said, this is his pretender, so you can see his bless right here. And then he casts a couple spells on him, like skeletal body, and I don't remember if this is in his dominion. And he's actually getting a little bit of fatigue, so that's pretty good. That's probably also affecting his defense. Oh, he is in his own dominion, chaos power 2. So yeah, he's going to be really strong. We don't get him, obviously, and unfortunately we don't get any affliction on him, which would have been nice early game for a little win to make up for the fact that we lost 3 of our dudes fighting him. But luckily we only bumped him. I mean, and we're not like at war. That's a little bit of a spoilers. I mean, we could have just checked that next turn, but yeah, okay, well, we also got a message from Airmore, blah 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 blah. Speaking of Airmore and I were actually, when we posted in the Steam forum for this game, he said that this was his first multiplayer game too, and so this is my first multiplayer game, and I kind of played to that to say, hey, Airmore, you know, you and I should be friends since we both don't really know what we're doing. That was kind of a presumption on my part for him, and probably a presumption on his part for me. I mean, we've both played the game before, obviously, but being a first multiplayer game, I thought that would be nice to kind of extend an arm to him. And so I in the back of my mind, I actually thought of Airmore for a lot of this early game as like a safe bet. I'm not going to attack him, and he's not going to attack me, because we feel sorry for each other being new players, and so I considered this a safe border for me, and I was not thinking I would fight him for probably like half the game. And so I was thinking, well, who else am I going to fight? I'm probably going to fight Yomi. They're really strong. They're really scary with their bless of awe on Oni Kunchus or Dione. I'm probably going to fight Helheim. So I was the whole beginning of this game, I was like, who am I going to fight first? I don't know who I'm going to fight first. And that kind of comes out in the messages I sent. So he sent me a fire gem in reply. We have a non-aggression pact, a nap, as I like to call them. We're sleeping on the job. This is my message to Yomi. my second message, because I already sent him a message just saying, like, we bumped, I don't care, he can have that province, even though I really want it because it's a forest province and I want it, but I'm not going to fight him over a forest, especially with his pretender, which I clearly was not able to kill, so I'm not going to waste my guys trying to kill him that way. It's too early for me to commit. I might have been able to take him if he had moved into my dominion, but I don't think it's worth it. So, no, that's enough of that. So I was sending messages to Helheim, seeing as I bordered them, and I sent another message to Airmore, my friend, air quotes, and saying where his pretender was, and giving him a little rundown. Like I said, I think in the early game, in this particular game, I was a little too loose-lipped, telling everybody everything, and probably tamp down on that in future games. So what do I do now? These guys, what's left of them, move off here to take this province. These guys move here, continue their expansion. I'm going to try and find Yomi's capital. He's going around his cap circle, just seeing what there is to see. Doesn't look like Helheim expanded super quickly, because the only other place he could have expanded then is here. So he's only got like 4 provinces right now, whereas I've got 3, 6, 8, so twice that. Airmore's probably got twice that as well. Yomi could have twice that. His pretender is kind of just shooting off in one direction, but I don't know if he's recruited any other Dione and shot off in another direction. He's just kind of cutting off swaths of territory as he do. I'm recruiting a guru, or sorry, a yogi, some more of these guys. And why do I have all this money spent? It's because I am building my first palisade right here. Because like I said, I think he's a safe bet for a border, and this will be a nice place to recruit more gurus, yogis, and these, whatchamacallums, guyakas. They're a recruit in any fort. So that was my strategy, to recruit these guys in my capital and these guys in every single one of my other forts, and just have massive armies of sacreds. And I didn't find any sites here, so he's going to move down here and search and just kind of go in a circle all around this way. Hopefully I don't bump with anyone here. This might be Helheim's army, but I don't know, because they're invisible. And he moves out with his rabbit foot and a whole bunch of people, and he's got divine blessing on now, so that's good, just because there's a lot of them. And he's gonna go up and this way. Like I said, he can't make it all the way here with the troops because of the things. Oh, and as you see now, I actually have the map move on. The reason why it wasn't working before is because the program that I use to record is Plays TV, and in order to start the recording I do control something semicolon, and so that was conflicting apparently with Dominions itself to bring this up for Control M to show you how many map move things it is, but it's 18 for him to get here and 17 to get there, and he himself only has 14, and I think all of these guys have 14, so yeah, they're not going to make it, and they don't have any mountain survival. So mercenaries, no change. Research, no change. I think I showed you all the messages. I get rid of my fire gems in naps because I'm never going to use them as Kailasa. Alright, I think that's everything, so that's all for tonight. See you tomorrow.